Hey, what is up YouTube? My name is Kevin and I am a new content creator here on YouTube. I've been doing this about 8 months now, where on this channel I like to do blind playthroughs, let's plays of various video games. And you know, I kickstarted my journey 8 months ago with the Dead Space remake, a survival horror game, and today we're starting another new survival horror game on this channel, Alan Wake 2. I'm actually really excited. Survival horror is one of my favorite genres. I grew up on like the Resident Evil series and Silent Hill. I stopped playing them for a while, but man, I got back into them big time. And this year we've been seriously spoiled with survival horror games. Man, Dead Space remake was amazing, and Resident Evil 4 was really cool. It wasn't technically survival, but Amnesia the Bunker was phenomenal game. Wait, why? Oh, hold on. Render resolution in 2K. What? Okay, DLL. Well, hold on. I don't even need DLSS. How do I turn that off? Is there an off button here? Okay, we don't want motion blur, no film grain. Do ultra everything, high everything. Ray tracing, high. We'll see how this works. I mean, I have an RTX 4090. I have not really run into a game that my system can't handle, so let's hope that doesn't start today. Alright, I think that's good. So another thing too on this channel, so since we're about to kick off a kind of scary game, I like to set two main ground rules when I play scary games. The first one is I can only play these games at night. It's 11:30 p.m. here in Austin, Texas, so it is dark outside, it's dark in my room. Yeah, the vibes are set. And second, I can only play with headphones because I'm trying to maximize my anxieties and the immersion, you know, so to speak. So another thing on this channel, we only play on the hardest difficulties. So let's get started. And you know, one thing I should call out, I actually have not played the first game. I have no idea what I'm getting into. So as I play this game, I'm playing this as the first time and kind of consuming everything for the first time.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
That's really cool how they did the effect like that. Are we about to control the naked man? What the shit, dude? Oh my god. Hold up. Damn it. Gotta break immersion right away because I totally forgot. We gotta turn sensitivity down. Holy shit, that is crazy. That's probably better. If I can't adjust my DPS, okay. Back to the naked man. Dude, this... we need to look for anything? A lot, like... That's not the same dead deer we saw, is it? What did he say? He was saying something like as he was getting up.
Can you hear me?
Come on in. We should go.
Yeah.
Where'd he gone?
All right, he's suffering from psychosis. We can't see his face. I was gonna say. I kind of forgot too. If we like saw his face, we'd see some other shit we don't want to see. Did I see a person in front of me, or am I crazy? I think I'm crazy, dude. I was getting in the mood. Chill out, dude. All right, I was getting in the mood. What the fuck, dude? I was trying to get in the mood for this game, so I was watching the Follow the House of Usher, which is really freaking good. Oh. Yeah, dude, I'm not liking these noises. The house? Yeah, am I being followed? Oh god. What the fuck, dude?
Where's the rest of the stuff? I need to finish this. I'm coming. What the
Damn, dude. So those people that saw him were real. The cult of the tree, dude. That was brutal. I mean, the cult of the tree, they did not sound like regular people. Dude, that's a badass title intro. Holy shit, mic drop. That was really fucking cool.
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers! I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo.
Is this the Pac Northwest, I wonder?
Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
That was kind of odd.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up.
Anderson.
Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work.
Uh-oh. The choppiness in the cinematics here. Or we're swapping to in-game.
A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
Return one. Okay, this is really choppy. Let's try high. And maybe ray tracing medium.
Worth memorizing before we get swallowed up by the trees.
Oh my god. The Epic Game Store notifications are
I think I hear someone.
so bad. Dude, why is it still choppy? Not good. Is this? That help?
Could be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
That helped.
Hey, over here. Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that,
Those damn fists gonna show up, Mulligan!
Federal agent's right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
Any witnesses?
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
I mentioned the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, cried Thornton. But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took him back to town a while ago.
Okay, I could use a briefing.
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell him about the heart. I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know, inside.
Alright, let's take a look.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell him I'm here, waiting. I'll show him around.
They got it, Thornton.
Okay. Get to the crime scene, meet Deputy Thornton at the general store.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing...
Oop. You can access the case board inside the Mind Place. Okay. The Mind Place.
The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head.
Interesting.
The facts are on the board. Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
Okay. So we have some previous victims. Ted Lane, dentist. Stab wounds, bloating, bruising on the wrists. Bloating, bruisings on the wrist. They all have it. Body bloated, large chest. Bloated because they were in water? I don't know if that makes sense, but I don't know. Percy Wolf, store owner, bruising, heart removed, strange tattoos. Bruising on wrist and legs. Is that because they tie them down? Deep gash in the chest, heart missing. All bodies experienced bloating. Post-mortem tattoo. Now at the bottom. And this might be hard to read for people viewing, especially on phones. The murder targets have no discernible common traits. Chest trauma resembles animal butchery technique. All right, all victims reported missing in 2010. No other commonalities. Murder method. Slight difference in murders. Bloating only commonality in bodies, but not cause of death. Chest trauma. Exposure to water. Post-mortem. Okay, so yeah, I guess I was on to something with the water. Killer profile. Oh, I could have done this. That might have been... Oh, see, there we go. This could have been better for the mobile viewers. Oh. Hello? Oh, well, there you go. Cauldron Lake. A series of murders have occurred around the town of Bright Falls. Finding the connections will help our search for the killer. All right, you are free to navigate the case board or press by leaving. I think I've checked everything. Roll. Goals 2. Okay, there's nothing there. Oh, just because I was stuck on that. Okay, yeah, we knew that. Cases, nothing in here. I think that's everything then. All right, so there's a series of murders. There's some commonalities. Anything else in the Mind Place? Can I hide that? There we go. I don't want the text on the screen like that. I don't have motion blur on, but man, it feels like there's some motion blur. Will you check this map? Okay, so this is our map. Is this where we are in the world? Yeah, because we're supposed to go to the general store right there. Right? So is this like... what? I wonder the idea of this. I mean... well, the Mind Place. So is this like just a representation of her literal mind, like going through the...
Already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it.
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
Okay, we saw that. It says it doesn't pause the game world, so
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Real funny, Anderson.
What is that? They die? They don't survive?
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old.
Yeah, it did talk about horror stories. Isn't that kind of true? Like in horror stories, it's the cops that are close to retirement are the ones that like die in the movies. Mirror Peak. The mighty mountain in the distance is no other than Mirror Peak, the iconic landmark overlooking Cauldron Lake. From the right angle, its beauty will be reflected on the calm surface of the lake, mirrored in all its inverted glory. I have no idea. I mean, is this based off real locations? We see the mountains? Oh, you can see it over there. Man, this game's... It feels like it's having some performance, maybe some performance issues, some micro stuttering.
Nature gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
All right, breaking immersion again. I have a bit of an idea. Let's see. I go to borderless. That didn't seem to fix it. You know, actually, I don't know the micro.
Place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Micro stuttering seemed to stop, but
Damn.
man, turning.
Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
All right, so we're about close to the general store.
No, still not getting it. Try explaining it one more time.
How much clearer can I make it, Mulligan? Hey!
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you.
Go, let's run. Let's run, dude.
So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
Thornton, he's joking.
Let's just see this body, shall we?
Damn. All right, we got
This
him.
is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. Now, he didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor.
So
Does
they,
this fit the MO of the previous murders?
I mean, yeah.
Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
You unlocked your first key image. You can place it on the case board inside the mine place. You have to go in the mine place. So this is a picture. D allows Saga to see active clues. Man, the light is making this hard to read. The key image can be selected with mouse 1 and placed on the case board.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
Like the murder happened as they arrived. Placing a key image on the case board begins a new line of investigation. All right. Another body has been found in the woods near Bright Falls. Perfect timing. Need to see if this is linked to the killings we're here to investigate. Yeah, that's an odd coincidence. All right, when a key image is placed, it will prompt a new question consistent with previous murders. Objectives are viewable in the case board. Your goals. Investigate the crime scene. You're now free to examine the case board or leave with escape. You can collect clues from the body.
The killer left the heart right next to the body. Inside stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed. Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down.
You go back and put him in here. Newly discovered clues can be placed onto the open question. Okay, I see. Gotta drop it on the question for it to attach there.
Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
The clues have resolved the open question and unlocked a deduction. As you advance the investigation, new questions will be unlocked, updating your goals. Okay, so the victims and killers. So we need to try to find clues on the victims and killers. Learn more about the victim, learn more about the killer. Alright.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Large amount of blood on the table.
Okay, blood spattered.
The victim died here.
Lots of footsteps.
Multiple people were here. Multiple killers?
Okay, hold on. That was 2 and 3, and then 4 is right over here. Tripod.
Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera? Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting.
Damn, okay. But it wants me to go back to the case board. Tripod for later. What does that mean? Maybe, oh, probably I don't have the thing unlocked on the board. Heavy blood splattered on the table. Multiple sets of footprints would definitely go under killer. Okay, and then maybe heavy blood splatter on the table. Would that go to victim?
Think.
Okay, no, maybe killers? Okay.
Boot prints, indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
Yeah, that's all we have. These things are for later. I'm kind of seeing how this is working now. Is that the end of the clues? And this game is not doing so well. Anything else? No? Do we talk to the deputy? Where is he? Have you identified the victim?
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Clues can be discovered by speaking to people as well as examining your surroundings. Okay, does he have anything else to say? Guess not. He knows him?
So you knew our victim?
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
What happened after he got fired? A deduction is available. Did I go? Okay, so we got info on the victim. Casey Nightingale went off the deep end. FBI fired him. Thornton, victim is Robert Nightingale, last seen in Bright Falls 13 years ago. Has he been just like missing?
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
Okay, well, we unlocked being able to place these though, so cooler and bottle or beer bottles left nearby. That sounds. Well, and then tripod. I mean, that's
planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was thinking.
Why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now?
Victim came from.
Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
Profiling. You can use profiling inside Saga's mind place to get inside the heads of suspects and victims. Using her intuition, Saga can discover new clues by profiling people of interest. Okay.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder.
Yeah. Yeah, he kind of just woke up, didn't he? It seemed like he just woke up. Or did we just find him crawling?
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
Okay, I think that's it. Damn, these are both cool. What happened after he got fired?
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here.
I bet there's more to that story.
But no happy ending.
Okay, so he's been missing since 2010.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago, 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
So he was, are the other people, they were missing too? So is there's some correlation of people who went missing in 2010 that were in Cauldron Lake, huh? So nothing from him. Do we go talk to this guy again? No? I think it's flashing like I need to go to the mine place. Victim came from Cauldron Lake. I can feel that Nightingale came from the lake, but why now after 13 years? Where has he been? Okay. That's it. Who did the profiling? What is that? She can drink coffee?
This mug always cheers me up.
Not the worst, Mom? Damn, dude. Damn, Logan.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow.
Need to go to it, I guess,
Casey,
huh?
let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
Yeah, you do you.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Mm-hmm. Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees got that big.
Yeah.
Give me the creeps.
Wait,
You
what?
need to get out more.
Now there's like
It is
footprints.
kinda creepy though.
There's,
There's a piece of paper on the ground.
yeah, let's read it. The victim was one of their own, FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. Can I like pick this up?
Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
Makes no sense.
There's got to be a way to pick this up, right? You're not just gonna leave this. This seems important. You know, this piece of paper here. All right, gone missing here 13 years ago. He had suddenly turned up only to be murdered in a brutal ritual on the very day of their arrival. And then there was the page. This page, the first page they had found. The first step into terrifying depths. Okay. Secret truths trembling beyond the threshold. Someone's writing this narrative. Like, this is telling the story. Not the last. First step into terrifying depths, but not the last. Reading the words, these words felt like a message. Was a message. Someone knew they were here. What they were doing. Someone playing a game with these, or with them. Even if they knew, it would end up hurting them. It's all like scratched out. You can't see what it says. Leading them on an imagination. Leading them invitation. Leading them on an invitation. How could they not accept the sheer audacity of this impossible mystery presented to them? Okay. Oh, well, she picks it up, dude. It's gonna be like easy to read now?
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Mm-hmm. Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
the
words.
words.
These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept?
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them. Someone's been watching us.
Oh my god.
Game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us.
Dude. Alright, we can read
I should
inside.
profile Nightingale about this page.
Dude, I need to figure out, I want to know if I can turn off the Epic game notifications. That thing popped up and kind of freaked me out. Also, like it feels like it breaks immersion. I'm playing a survival horror game, you know? Yeah, anyways. Profile this bitch. Okay, the
We found a
page.
page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
Oh. Damn. So we gotta go back to his body. So they took... Okay, I was wondering why they took the heart out and they just put it on the table. You know, they just kind of left it. So they took the heart out and replaced it with something. Yeah, there's something else I could be doing, I guess, in the mind place. That the fact is yellow and blinking at the bottom left. That indication. But we're gonna go see what they put in this dude. So missing for 13 years, shows up naked as soon as we arrive in town.
Hey, you made it back. Good. I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Hello? You gonna look? What are we doing? You gotta talk? No? Do I have to maybe do this thing? No, hold on. I have to do the case board, I guess. Footprints emerging from under the rock where the victim came from. Yeah. And trail has gone cold. It's probably gonna lead me to the thing to go check the chest.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
Reading the words, these words felt like a message. Someone playing a game with them. And then something in his chest.
Yeah. Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside.
So you have to complete the storyboard stuff here before you can actually do the actions in the world. And what is this? A manuscript page? Yeah, we already read that. But damn it, I couldn't, I was struggling to read it while I was on the ground.
I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure, but the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the Bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Okay. The shortcut key.
Thanks.
Take the car back to
Let's
Bright
get the
Falls.
car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the Bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
At this. Okay, enter.
Seems like a nice town so far. Roads aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
Yeah, the characters in this game are very lighthearted about some heinous crimes. Like Logan, the daughter, was like, "Oh shit, people get all murdery," you know, just brushing it off. Like, hey, dude got his chest taken out.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod for a camera? To record a... Whoa.
That's it? He lost his train of thought. You were saying? Dude, I have to hit enter? What's going on here? You have to put the key in and then hit enter? It's so weird. Wonder why why that's a mechanic. Where do we go, dude? Follow him. I think he knows where he's going. we run though? Is it...
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
I drive? It's gonna be like a fast travel thing.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery.
So exciting! People getting their hearts ripped out.
Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
Bro, this city is definitely fashioned after the Pac Northwest, man. Amazing. Reminds me, I used to live in Seattle. Of course, I mean, Seattle's not a small town like this,
The diner's
but...
just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
But seeing the hills with the trees like that, it reminds me of Seattle. Lots of fog. Alright, what were we supposed to do? Interview the witnesses at the diner.
Just how much coffee have you had today, Charlie? Don't know, don't care.
I'm pretty absurd. I have 3 lattes a day.
Not to toot my own horn, but I am pretty darn sure my, I mean our float will be the belle of the ball at this year's Deer Fest. Just a few more days. It's a nice looking float for sure. This is my first Deer Fest, so I don't know what to expect. It is
huge.
Finest entertainment.
Oh dear, diner. Oh, I smell coffee.
The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
I knew it was the Pac Northwest. It looked a lot like Washington. You must be Sheriff Breaker.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Yeah, I was told there were witnesses.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time.
Uh.
We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims go missing?
Sure.
Where are they?
But it's slowed down ever since Cauldron Lake was fenced off.
Let me guess. Missing person cases spiked around 2010. The fence was built just after.
Yeah. That's
I don't think they're in the restroom. Oh wait, was I like not paying attention? Where did you just say they were?
That happened. I still feel like I'm gonna be sick.
Come on, Ed.
Oh, it's these two right here.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay?
I had a feeling it was them because they just looked so uncomfortable. Why were you at Cauldron Lake?
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
Yeah, so I was kind of wrong there. I realized, like, you know, there were two options. One text was larger and bolded, right? Because I really just asked a question that maybe wasn't entirely, I don't want to say it wasn't relevant, but it's not the more important thing to figure out. I think the most important thing to figure out is, can you tell me what you saw?
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
Why do you think it was a cult?
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found her. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
Dude, when she quieted him, what happened there with the effects? Okay, we profile as them. Is that what that meant? That we had a profile? We could do a profile?
The cult of the tree. What aren't the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists.
So, does Saga, she has like special powers here? You know, she clairvoyant?
The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with a murder. They were telling the truth.
Okay. I think you found something.
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Okay.
Told you not to keep that thing to me.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing Deerfest.
Oh, God.
An old friend?
Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl.
What?
How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter.
Logan?
That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
You know, the little hat thing that she was wearing, didn't that remind you more of like a nurse than a waitress? That was very odd. Wow. That was really, really odd. Seen anything strange around town?
Seen anything out of the ordinary in town lately? Suspicious people in deer masks?
No one's suspicious. But soon enough, there'll be lots of happy people wearing deer masks for Deerfest. Practically everyone will be wearing one.
Good to know.
Okay, how exactly do we know each other?
So, Rose, help me out. How do you think we know each other?
We all know each other around here. It's been a while, but I never forget a face. Or a coffee order.
Guess I just have one of those faces.
Dang, dude. Alright. Well, anything to do in the mine place? We have some cases. Cauldron Lake murders. Bookers described multiple... What do we do with this? Multiple attackers. We don't put that on the wall? Guess not. Alright.
All set. My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go. Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Nosy.
Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
He's nosy. Alright.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
Alright, is this the morgue? Alright, well, I'll tell you what, this is actually a good time to end the first video. So it's, you know, starting off slow, obviously no action. We haven't gotten to the action yet, but it's very intriguing so far. I like the idea, the mind play. So it'll be interesting how that develops. So we'll go ahead and end the video here, but on the next video, we'll continue in and see what they put in that dude and then see what develops from there. But I appreciate anybody tuning in. If you are enjoying the content, I'd love it if anybody wanted to leave a comment, leave a like, let me know what you thought. But we'll be back for another episode tomorrow. Take care.